Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. Yes,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
yes, please.
I'll just make it big once. Okay. Bhagavad Gita verse. Prabhuji, the number?
7.4.
Okay, 7
7.4.
point. Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 7.4. भूमिरापो नलो वायु कं मनो बुद्धिरेव च अहंकार इतीयं मे भिन्न प्रकृतिरष्टधा. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Okay.
Hare Krishna. Bhumirapo
Trans-
nalo vayu kammano buddhirevacha. Yeah, translation. Yeah, please go ahead.
Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego. Altogether, these 8 constitute my separated material energies. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna devotees. So these are 2 verses today. This is the first verse. Bhumirapo nalo vayuhu kammano buddhirevacha ahamkara itiyam me bhinna prakritir ashtada. Let's try to understand this. So Krishna is explaining here the Pancha Mahabhutas, Bhumi, Apa, Anala, Vayu, Kam, 5 things. That is the earth, water, fire, air, ether. Okay, beyond this 5, there is a subtler kind of element, material element, which is called as a mind, Mana. More subtle than mind is the Buddhi. Mana Buddhi evacha. More subtle than Buddhi is Ahankara. That's a false ego. Actually, these are the coverings of the universe are also made up of this only. Bhumi, Apa, Anala, Vayu, Kam, Mana, Buddhi and Ahankara. So these are the different material elements out of which the entire universe is created. Okay. And so what are these? Okay. These are, Krishna is saying, Bhinna Prakriti Ashtada. That means they are separated material energies. Ashtada, 8-fold Bhinna, separated energies of Krishna. So what do we understand from this is that whatever the material world that we see all around us, okay, this is the Bhinna Prakriti of Supreme Lord. Okay. So the entire world or the Prakriti is called Prakriti. Material world is called Prakriti, material nature. And there is somebody called Purusha. Okay. Purusha is the enjoyer, Prakriti and Purusha. And then there are 3 types of Purushas which are explained in the Narada Pancharatra. Vishnus tu Trini Rupani. That means there are 3 Vishnus. The first one is the Mahavishnu. Okay, from whose skin pores universes have emanated. Okay, from whom the material energy, the total material energy called as Mahatattva has been emanated. It's called Mahavishnu. That is the first Vishnu. The second Vishnu is called Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. Garbhodakashayi Vishnu is one who enters into each and every universe. Okay, there are innumerable universes, and the Lord enters into each of the universe. Then he is called Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. And Kshirodakashayi Vishnu is the all-pervading super soul in all the universes, who is none other than the Paramatma, who is present in each and every atom. So these are the 3 Vishnus which we have to understand. So what we understand is that the entire material world is a manifestation of the energies of the Lord. And it's not the only energy of the Lord, it is one of the energies of the Lord. So it is said that the Lord has many, many energies. Parasya Saktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. There are many, many energies of Lord. And in that, one of the energies is this material world. So otherwise, we may be thinking that we are the enjoyers. Okay, the living entities are the enjoyers. We may think that living entity is the cause, controller, and enjoyer. But no, Krishna is explaining Bhoktaram Yajatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suritam Sarvabhutanam Jnatva Mam Shanti Mrichati. So the enjoyer, the real enjoyer is Krishna. So even the Brahma Jyoti effulgence, which the Jnani is considered to be the ultimate spiritual absolute truth. Okay, which this is also energy of the Lord. This is a spiritual energy which is manifested in the spiritual sky. Nonetheless, it is not the energetic. It does not cause the Supreme Lord, but the Supreme Lord, it is this Brahmajyoti is based on the Supreme Lord. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Brahmano hi pratishtaham. So the Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. Even Paramatma also is not eternal in the spiritual world. Paramatma is present only in the material world. So the factual absolute truth is Bhagavan, Krishna. So Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. So he is a Shad Aishwarya Purna, Sarva Shaktiman. He has got the complete energy and all the energies belong to him. And all these energies are not different from him. Now here is the question. A lot of times we say the sun rays are not different from the sun. And as soon as we say that, people tend to say that now can we replace the sun rays with the sun? That's not possible. You know, the material energy is not different from the Lord, but at the same time it is different from the Lord because it is bhinna prakriti rashtada. This is the most important verse to understand the science of Krishna. Bhinna means separated. Separated. Now, just like if I'm going to be doing a recording now, okay, we are doing a recording of this class, and the recording of this class is going to be uploaded on YouTube. So all my audio, video, all of it, this is my energy, but then it is bhinna. That means it is separated from me. Once I deliver this class, whatever speech I have given, whatever visual that you're getting is recorded in form of energy and saved inside a hard disk and played in the YouTube. So what's happening is it's not same as me. I have an independent existence of my recording also. And I am the source of the recording and I can create more recordings. Similarly, the Supreme Lord is present even if the creation is there. Supreme Lord is also present. Yes, it is come from Supreme Lord only, but it is bhinna. Okay, that is the important point which you have to understand. Okay, this is the bhinna prakriti rashtada. Let's go to the next verse, devotees. अपरेयम मितस्त्वन्या प्रकृतिम विद्धि में पराम जीवभूताम महाबाहो जयेदम धार्यते जगत. Let us try to understand this. Okay, apareyam means inferior. Itastu, besides this, anyam, another, besides this inferior material energy, there is something else which is param. Let's see what the translation says. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Besides this, O mighty armed Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind which comprises the living entities who are exploiting the resources of the material inferior nature. Now Krishna is talking about Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho Yayedam Dharyate Jagat. Actually, these two verses answer every possible confusion that we may be getting in terms of philosophy. So one of the popular versions of philosophy is the monistic philosophy. Okay, monistic philosophy means impersonal Mayavad Advaita philosophy. According to that, the Jiva is same as the Paramatma and the Prakriti is same as the Purusha. But Krishna is explaining crystal clear, very, very, very clearly here. Bhinna Prakriti Rashtada is saying separated material energy. Even the Jiva Bhuta, Krishna is not saying I am the Jiva Bhuta. Krishna is saying it is Vidhi Veparam. It is saying Apareyam itastu anyayam. It is a superior energy of mind. This is a crucial point for us to understand that living entities, we are also the energy of the Lord. There is only one Purusha. Purusha means enjoyer. There is only one enjoyer. Everything else is the Shakti of the energy. This is the verse that we have to remember. So if there is any kind of a question or a confusion with respect to Jiva Bhuta being same as the Paramatma, here is the answer. Krishna is saying, Apariyam itastvanyam prakritim vidhi me param Jiva Bhutam mahabaho jayedam dharyate jagat. So this is Apariyam. That means it is above the material energy. It is better than the Prakriti. because better than the dead matter is the living entity. Living entity is better than the dead matter, but that doesn't make it equal to Krishna. It is superior. It is spiritual energy. Okay, the Jiva Bhuta is a spiritual energy, but it is not same as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is called as a living entity, Jiva Bhuta. All of us constitute the Jiva Bhuta. So we constitute the Jiva Bhuta. Jayedam Dharyate Jagat. That means we are exploiting the resources of the material inferior nature. We are trying to exploit the nature. So what does that mean? Let's try to understand. So what does the living entity try to do? Okay, let's say the human beings. What do? They try to construct a house. For constructing the house, what they do is, first of all, they'll cut all the trees there. They'll get a flat land, and then they'll dig that place, and then they will build a building. And then they will, get some fruits, vegetables, etc. They'll get resources. Okay, they'll get petroleum from the earth. So they are trying to enjoy the resources of this Prakriti. So, and we are taking the oxygen inside. Okay, we're using sunlight. So all the living entities are using the resources of the material energy, which is the Bhinna external energy of Lord. We are dependent on the external energy of the Lord. So we are exploiting these resources. So therefore, it becomes very clear for us that living entity is not an actual Purusha. So living entity there is not a Purusha, is a Prakriti. That means there is only one Purusha, the Supreme Purusha or the Purushottama, Krishna. So at any point of time, the living entities can never ever be equally powerful as Krishna. Okay? There's a very nice verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam. It says like this. Okay, let us say that if all the living entities were all pervading like you, and they were all fully independent like you, then how is it possible that they can be controlled? If everybody is a controller, if everybody is God, then how can all of the others be controlled? I mean, imagine playing a chess game, okay, where you see everybody is a king, every pawn is a king, every pawn is a king, every pawn is a queen. Does it make any sense? Then there's no game. There's no game. If every pawn is a queen, there's no game. That game is an impossible game to play, isn't it? So similarly, if every living entity is God, which is a controversial fallacy. Okay, it is not possible like that. Okay, so this we have to understand that only men with limited knowledge who advocate this monistic theory that God and living entities are equal in all respects are simply guided by a faulty and a polluted opinion. This is given from the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.87.30. It says, Samam Anujanatam Anujanatam yad amatam matadushtaya. Matadushtaya means it is a faulty and a polluted opinion. It is a great fault to say that this living entity, which is merely an external energy, which is merely the superior energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is exploiting the material resources to equal it with Krishna, is a gross mistake and a gross, polluted, and a faulty opinion. And it is actually very offensive to even think like that I am equal to Krishna is a huge offense. So sometimes some people think, okay, we understand that, but it is not, we're not talking about the conditioned souls, we're talking about the liberated souls. But even the liberated souls are also not equal to Krishna. Liberated souls are also not equal to Krishna. In the next verse, Krishna says, all the created beings have their source in these two natures, and of all that is material and that is spiritual in this world, know for certain that I am both the origin and the dissolution. Aham Krishnasya Jagataha Prabhavah Pralayasthatha. So for both of these natures, even for the material nature and the living entities, Krishna is the source. Krishna is the source and Krishna is the annihilation for both of them. So at any point of time, we can we can never even imagine that we are equal to Krishna. Okay, so which is completely impossible. It's an impossible. We may have some similarities. There are some similarities. Qualitative oneness is there, just like a spark in a fire. Spark of a fire is also having a fire nature. Drop of an ocean is like salty, but drop is not the ocean. Okay, we are the Anu, Lord is Vibhu. We are subject to the Maya, but the Lord is not subject to Maya. Lord is the controller of Maya. This is the basic difference, devotees. If we can understand, we'll understand a great important point of Bhagavad Gita. So I'll stop my class here. Hare Krishna, devotees, Dandavat Pranams. Okay. If anybody wants to add something, if you have any questions, you can ask. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Wonderful class.
Yes,
Enjoyed it. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams.